Welcome, everyone, to another episode of Unsolved Missing and a Broken Justice System. I will be your host for this evening, Southern Belle 74. Let's go to the disclaimer, and then we'll get into the broadcast. We'll begin with our very first story, coming straight out of Chicago.
You are exclusive with the woman in that altercation with a Chicago police officer while walking her dog. Nikita Brown believes she was targeted because of her race, and she is speaking out for the first time about the incident, which is now under investigation. TJ Holmes is here with more. Good morning, TJ.
Trey, driving while black, swimming while black, napping while black, working out while black, biking while black, sitting in a Starbucks while black. There's a long list of incidents in which mundane, non-threatening behavior by African Americans have led to police incidents. Well, this Chicago woman says now add to it walking your dog while black. It's an incident you're about to see that has now led to a police officer being taken off the street.
I thought I was gonna die. I thought he was going to kill me. I had it in my mind that I was going to be shot.
Nikita Brown describing these moments, captured on cell phone video of what she calls an unprovoked assault by a Chicago police officer. Brown is speaking publicly now for the first time about how a routine walk with her dog late one night led to this.
It's an official incident.
That's fine.
Now understand this.
Brown begins recording as the officer gets out of his vehicle and approaches her.
Please respect my space. It's
Respect your
COVID.
space.
6 feet.
Brown says the unmasked officer got closer and was aggressive from the start. This video, taken by bystanders, shows the officer following her on the beach as she says she was headed for an exit. But then she stops, turns around, and things escalate.
When you see me stop and turn around, it's because this man, big man, taller than me, larger than me, is literally 5 feet away from me. I feel him on me.
Why did you take your phone out?
Oh, I was looking to see who I can call for help at that point. Even if somebody didn't answer, at least leave a voicemail and say, hello, hi, this is where I am. This is what's happening. If you call me in the morning and you don't reach me, I'm in jail or worse.
Video shows the officer grab for her phone and things get physical. Her phone is knocked to the ground as the altercation goes on. The officer eventually gets a hold of her before the two finally separate, and then Brown walks away. She says there were other people on the beach that night, but believes she was targeted.
Why did this happen?
My honest answer, Black women walking after hours. I guess I look suspicious.
Chicago authorities are now investigating.
I saw the video. I was quite disturbed by what I saw.
The case has been handed over to COPA, the Civilian Office of Police Accountability, a civilian-led oversight agency within the Chicago Police Department. In a statement, COPA Interim Chief Andrea Kirsten says, "We have a responsibility to investigate allegations of police misconduct and determine if they are well-founded," adding, "If violations did occur, COPA will hold the officer accountable." This morning, that officer, who was yet to be identified publicly, has been placed on desk duty. But Brown's attorney, Keenan J. Salter, says that's not enough.
This officer should never be placed in a position of trust in the city of Chicago again.
This experience, the trauma, is something that I never want to happen to anybody else.
Brown says she's grateful she was able to, in her words, survive the encounter and not become the next hashtag.
I hope it's not going to be a say her name type of situation, because I'm another person that was, shot and killed by a cop, and that, it's going to be written off as I'm this bad person that resisted arrest.
And guys, the park was closed. She didn't realize it. That's one thing. Also, she got to go home that night. So a lot of people look at it, she says she's getting response like, hey, everything's fine, just let it go, and the end of it. But she says it's important to speak out because you can't just wait until there's a tragedy at the end. You can't just wait until there's a death before you point out the incident itself, and that's why she wanted to finally speak out.
Glad she did.
Yeah.
Thank you, TJ.
You got it, guys.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking.
Okay, guys, now we're going to move into our second story, which comes out of Las Vegas.
Thursday night, Destiny was going out to the strip, and then she just disappeared. About a day and a half later, her body was found 10 miles south of here. Now her family is searching for justice. Kind, smart, and quiet.
She just was the sweetest girl, out of all of us.
She didn't have a mean bone in her body.
Early Saturday evening, a hiker just past the Via Inspirata access road near Sloan found a woman's body. The next day, Destiny Jackson's family received the dreaded call from police that it was the 24-year-old.
The scream that came from my aunt, no mom should have to ever get that phone call. I mean, the cry that came from her, it was devastating.
These are three of Destiny's cousins that are like sisters to her. They all grew up together in LA, but about 5 years ago, Destiny moved to Las Vegas. Thursday night, Destiny posted this on her Instagram story. Last minute, she had dressed up to go out. And that's her inside her car, that to this day is still missing. Destiny planned to pick up her boyfriend bright and early Friday. He waited several hours, but could not get a hold of her. And to the family, right away, all of the signs pointed towards the eventual reality. Foul play.
It wasn't like her to not go pick up her boyfriend. It wasn't like her to not notify her mom she was okay. And the fact that her phone was off, we knew something was definitely wrong.
The family filed a missing persons report, but believe they still didn't have a detective working the case by the time her body was found the next day.
The hours of 1 and 6, we're just trying to find answers of what could have happened.
You think it was someone that she knows?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Because it was done in a short amount of time.
But they won't say who, since there's an ongoing investigation. It's a time in this family's life that, until last weekend, was joyous. Destiny's cousin Gladys is getting married.
So the theme of the bridal shower is a tea party. So all my girls were thinking of what could we bring to the tea party? And she said her dish would be chicken and waffles, but to make it fancy, put a toothpick in it. And we thought that was just so Destiny to do. So it breaks my heart that I'm going to have to go through my big day without her.
And they told me they will be serving chicken and waffles at the wedding. Now, the family started a GoFundMe. We will have that linked to this story on our website. And Metro is investigating this case as a homicide. Reporting live, I'm Drew Andre, Fox 5 News, local, Las Vegas.
Okay, guys, our last story of the night comes out of Louisiana. There is a missing 2-year-old. The father and several siblings went to sleep in their house. And when the father woke up, he woke up to find his front door wide open and his 2-year-old was unaccounted for. So we're going to go through this clip and see what happens.
Oh no, I've never been through nothing like this. I never thought I would be going through any of this.
A mother desperately pleads for answers in the whereabouts of her missing toddler. A statewide search for 2-year-old Nevaeh Allen is underway after she was reported missing on Friday. She was last seen with her stepfather. He says the toddler went missing after putting her down for a nap around noon on Friday. When her siblings returned home from school there about 4 o'clock, they said that the door was open and the toddler was nowhere to be found. This all unfolded while the child's mother was at work.
I don't don't know what could have happened. I don't know what went wrong. I wish I would have stayed home from work. I don't know. I don't know. That's all I know.
Poor mother. According to a witness, once the father noticed the 2-year-old was missing, he ran outside and started asking everyone he saw if they had seen this young child. The FBI is now looking into this disappearance, and she's believed to be in danger. So take a look at your screen right now. This child was last seen on Friday wearing a yellow dress with a pineapple design on it, and was not wearing any shoes. You're encouraged to call police if you know where she might be.
Okay, guys, and this is going to wrap up the show. October is Domestic Violence Awareness Month. So, guys, if you see something, say something. In closing, we're going to do our mantra. This is something I say to encourage me and to build self-love. I am powerful. I am gifted. I am talented. I am enough. Self-love is the best love. If you don't love yourself, how in the world are you going to love anybody else? Please tune into my YouTube channel, Southern Belle 74, where I give you the latest in celebrity and entertainment news. You can catch me on Instagram, Twitter. I also have a Facebook page, and I also do a weekly program on Spreaker Radio. All right, guys, stay tuned for the next hot topic of the day. Have a great night and a blessed week.